I'm Findan Hertog. I am the director of The Enemy, and I'm here with Kieran Hurley, the writer-adapter of The Enemy, and we're going to talk about The Enemy. So I guess the first thing to probably talk about is the fact that it is an adaptation of a play by Henrik Ibsen.
It certainly is. That is what it is. Quite a heavily adapted one, but an adapted one nevertheless.
Is it worth saying a bit about the original, and then we can...
You talk about the original.
Okay, so the original is Henrik Ibsen's original play, An Enemy of the People, is about a scientist, Dr. What's his name? Dr.
Thomas
Stockmann. Dr. Thomas Stockmann, who is in a small town in Norway. He is overseeing he's the health officer of a local baths, and he makes a discovery that threatens to destroy the baths, and he takes it to his brother, the mayor, and his brother, the mayor, doesn't like it, and then he decides to publish his findings anyway, and then the mayor suppresses those findings, and it ends in a big town meeting where he shares his findings, but also shares his discovery about the sickness within the town.
No more spoilers, though.
No more spoilers.
And so one of the things about An Enemy of the People, the original, is that it's been adapted in loads and loads of different contexts all over the world over many years. And it's just interesting to see how the original always retains these different kind of resonances in these different contexts. And so this is our one. But the big thing as well is how it's also influenced other stories. So it's kind of Jaws, right? I've been talking about this a lot in the process, how the first half of Jaws is An Enemy of the People.
Indeed.
The second half of Jaws is Moby Dick, and that's separate, and that's not as important. But the first half of Jaws is, and the whole thing about the mayor refusing to close the beaches, and it's that's such a similar relationship to the antagonist in An Enemy of the People, where the mayor refuses to close the economy of the town.
Exactly.
The town runs on the economy of this health spa that it needs that to function, to stay, to economically. And so when Dr. Stockmann finds poison in the water, then the mayor refuses to sort of close the beaches, so to speak. So there's all this Jaws stuff in the play, which I thought was us being super contemporary and cool. I know the film's ancient and that, but I was like, this is cool.
You
Jaws
felt like you were the first person to spot that.
And then it got cancelled, and then all the Boris Johnson Jaws chat, because
This is good. You're using this as our opportunity to,
I did it first, so we're watching the memes roll in, being like, "That's in the play."
Yeah.
It's in the play.